All right, here we go. Next up is going to be a 357 SIG. It is the Hornady Custom 147 grain XTP. That's what this one looks like. Not the biggest hollow point cavity in the world, but I think we're going to get some good results out of it. And we are going through the jugs. We got 5 lined up with 4 layers of cotton t-shirts. We will put it through the chronograph to see what kind of numbers we get, but on the box, let's see, it's a pretty old box. I believe it says 1225, so we'll see if we can get some numbers close to that. But let's set up and see what this thing can do. All right, hopefully you guys can see that screen. Let's see what we can do. First shot, 1138. Second shot, 1189. And third shot, 1186. So that is pretty consistent towards the end. Let's see what we got. Got a low of 1138, a high of 1189, and an average of 1171. So that's pretty good. Not too far off from that box velocity. But we will put energy foot-pounds up just so you guys can see what that thing's doing. And we're gonna go through the jugs. Let's see what this thing can do. All right, here we go. We are stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how we did. That one looked nice and center, so hopefully we're able to catch that one. Let's see. So our cotton t-shirt blew back right towards us. Here that is. Actually nice and dry. But there is the entrance. And there is our exit. Not too bad. Let's see if we can find the first jug. First, let's see if we caught that thing. Let's see. Not sure if we're able to catch it, but that's okay. We'll still go through and see what it did. So here's the first jug. Got a nice center shot. Blew that thing in half. Dumping some energy like always. Looking real good. And blew the whole back out. And here is our exit. Kind of looks like we're getting expansion. The hole's not too big, but we will see. So there is our first jug. Then we got, let's see, I believe this is our second jug. Nice center shot still. Right in that little circle, blew the whole side out. We got the handle blown out, and it looks like it's going a little bit higher now, but we do have an exit. That is number 2. Then we got jug number 3. It still looks like it's packing quite a bit of energy through that thing. But we do have an entrance just on the top of that circle, but still nice dead center shot. Blew the side out. And there is our exit. That is jug number 3, so we're getting some pretty good penetration on that thing. Then we got jug number 4. Do have an entrance on jug number 4. Looks like it's starting to slow that round down a little bit though, which is good. And there is our exit. That is on the 4th jug. And let's see. I do have our 5th jug. And I don't believe it's in there. No, it doesn't look like we caught that thing. So we do have an entrance on the 5th. Started going a little bit high right now. And it does look like it came out right over here by the handle. So we're going to look around for a minute, see if we can find that thing. But there we go. That was 357 SIG XTP. That thing had quite a bit of penetration on that one. All right, guys. So I spent at least 20 minutes looking for that round, and we were not able to find it. I did go back in the slow-mo and look at the still shots, and it does look like it was expanded, but it just had so much penetration that it disappeared. It went way too far. And I don't think we're gonna be able to test it again because we don't have enough jugs. But we will test that one again in the future to see if we are able to catch it. But we will look around before we leave and see if we can find that thing. But if not, I will put the still shots up, and you are able to see that it did expand. But anyway, so that was 357 SIG. 147 grain hornady XTP. All right, guys, here we go. We weren't leaving here today without this thing. I looked for probably another 20-30 minutes, and we finally found it. That XTP from earlier. Look at the expansion on that thing. It did perfect. That's why it went through every one of those jugs that we had lined up. Look at that, barely peeled back, and just a huge bullet, 147 grain. Definitely a good hunting round, but man, that thing had some crazy expansion, and we found it probably 40-50 feet behind where the table was and where the jugs were and all that stuff. But I was determined to find that thing, though. I was like, I'm not leaving this area without finding that bullet. So I looked and looked. Man, there we go. Has a little bit of plastic jug still kind of stuck in it, but check that thing out. Super glad we found that thing. I'll get some really good still shots at the end, but that thing is huge. That is 357 SIG 147 grain XTP. We found it. There we go.